Deborah Natasha Ogunji, and I'm a visual artist and I also do performance art. I grew up in the US and I studied photography and anthropology. And I've been coming to Lagos for the past 6 years. The first time I came here, I stayed with my cousins and I just was noticing the division of labor and this kind of daily ritual of carrying water into the house. And then I started to have these questions about, is this something we're going to be doing all the time? And it was mostly something that my female cousins did and I helped with. Men, of course, do this too, but I was thinking about what it meant for women to be doing this work constantly. And then I had this question, will I still carry water when I'm a dead woman? Which was also about redemption. And so it's a question that becomes about the female body in public space, but it's also about how looking at Lagos and asking, where does change happen in this place? Performance is very much a part of life here, and there are different performances that take place and different festivals and rituals, and I've been really interested in this Egungun masquerade where the ancestor comes into the bodies of the dancers. And I was really interested in that, what that masking and ritual allowed and how it opens up the space of freedom for women performers. And traditionally, women aren't allowed to dance Egungun. It's a male secret society. So I was very intrigued by adapting this to my performance practice and also creating these moments of freedom and really freedom of movement and the ability to take up space in a city like Lagos that's very male-dominated in some ways. People don't really necessarily listen to women speak in the way that they listen to men speak on the street. So there's this constant negotiation of the body that I wanted to interrupt here. There are performances that are made for video, and so I'm thinking about the camera in a different way. And they're performative, of course, but they're a little bit different. I think those two things are coming together more in the pieces I'm doing now because the video recording is so important to the piece, but it also changes the interaction that happens with the performance. It kind of interrupts that sacred space or that space of free movement, because then you have this really direct interaction that's happening from the get. The contemporary art scene in Lagos is very exciting right now. We're really at the beginning of something, and that's makes it a very rich beginning, a rich jumping off place, I should say. People are doing lots of great things. So performance has really started to pick up, I think, in the past 3 or 4 years. You finally see students doing performance art, and there are new art spaces opening up, and a lot of people do things independently or sort of one-off things. So I think there's this really exciting momentum, and it's you can make it however you want. And of course you see this traditional ways of doing things that aren't maybe as interesting, like this repetition, but then you also see people doing things that are really different and really interesting. And so I think it's just the perfect moment to be here.